SoloQing rank can be hard, but as someone who's been either Diamond or Champion for the last 20 seasons, I know a thing or two about what it takes to rank up. In this video I'll be showing you a strat for each of the 9 most commonly played maps in rank that you can use to SoloQ and get up to that next rank. The first strat is a simple smoke hold for when you're defending CCTV lockers on bank. You want to use your barbed wire on the main stairs as well as the server stairs, help with any site rotates, and reinforce the server hatch. The most common attack you'll face in rank when defending the bomb site is a direct server attack. The attackers will take control of server using the stairs and dirt, and once they have this control they will immediately start trying to plant on the breach. The best way to counter this attack is to deny their entry into server. Playing close dirt with your shotgun will give you free kills, as well as using your barbed wire on the stairs for a sound cue will tell you when the attackers want to enter from here. If they open the hatch, you'll be forced to either fall back to site where you can use your smokes to deny plant, or what I like to do is move to the server stairs. This is a very hard position for the attackers to clear unless they have very good coordination, and if you have a Jaeger on your team, you can ask them to place an ADS here. Next up is an easy CCTV hold for Armoury defense on border. Open up these walls into break rooms so the attackers will have a lot of pressure if they want to enter from here. Make rotates from 90 into both CC and fountain so you can move around depending on where the attackers are coming from. Reinforce this 90 wall so you have some cover when playing in CC, and reinforce this fountain wall so if the attackers come from office you can play here and slow them down. The standard attack we will try against this setup is to enter from both the break room door as well as the CCTV balcony. You have good cover to play behind when contesting these entry points, but if there's too much pressure you can always fall back either through the hatch or through 90. While the setup is made for Armoury defense, you can actually use it for almost every site on border. For vents and custom defenses, this will allow you to keep control above the bomb sites, and for bathrooms defense you can hold this position and use it to late flank office when the attackers are about to execute. This is a really fun strat to use and I highly recommend it. The Chalet Bedroom defense is centered around keeping control of library. You want to reinforce these walls in library to help you hold on to it, and place your proximity alarms here and here so you always know when the attackers enter. Your reminders should be used to help you stay alive on catwalk, but when the pressure gets too much you can always fall back to site, either through the piano hallway or by jumping over into lobby and rotating solar stairs. Once you're back on site, you can use the rest of your disc to help protect utility like shields and play out the round from here. If you can waste some time or get a kill on the library side, you'll be putting your team in a great position to win the round. You should also check cams at the start of the round so you can see where the attackers are coming from. If the attacker spawns solar side, you can rotate back to site and help your team. CCTV on Clubhouse is possibly the most played bomb site in the game, so knowing how to defend it right is essential. Reinforce all the bottom garage and place your first mute jammer on the 2 north panels. Your second mute jammer is going to go at the top of the garage stairs. This will stop drones as well as stop Habana from being able to open the window angle. Your third is going top red door to stop drones, and your fourth is going on the cache wall to stop them from breaching it. Finally, make sure your team has all the right holes in sight. This includes a top red rotate, holes between sites, and a head level hole on catwalk wall. You should be playing a cache, stopping attackers from being able to enter through the CC window and the CC breach, and you can use the holes late round between sites to C4 the planter. Moving on to Cafe, we have a really strong piano hold using Castle. Put your beepers on both the new hatch and the top red hatch. Reinforce this side of top red and make feet holes on this side. Castle off all 3 piano windows as well as the Whitehall window, and finally reinforce the bathroom walls and make yourself a bathroom rotate. On this strat you should be starting off playing in the middle of piano or on the stage. From here you can deny the attackers from entering cigar shop through the door, as well as killing attackers as they drop top red. If the attackers open up the top red wall or the windows, you should fall back to bathroom immediately. Use this position to stop the attackers from pushing Whitehall or into freezer. And if you want to make the setup even stronger, you can ask a teammate to bring mute. You can mute off the bathroom wall and stop the attackers from being able to breach it, as well as muting off the piano windows, which means they can't breaching charge them. The counter to this defense is to go straight to the windows, which stops you playing inside piano. But in rank, very few people know to do this, so usually the attackers will stack up on the hatches and you can kill them as they drop one by one. Organ Kids defense can be extremely simple if you know what you're doing. Start off by making all the holes in sight for your team. You need to rotate in pit and top white, feed holes in kids, and impact trick holes in the games wall. Place your first Maestro Cam in pit facing big tower, and your second in games on top of the football table. You want to play close in the games breach to impact trick when the attackers try to hard breach this open. To trick this wall, you need to make this hole, throw your impact on the fan below, and when they breach the wall, this should get any thermites or Habanas. If the attackers are playing ace, you can just move to top white and use the first hole that the ace makes to impact trick through that. If you stop the attackers from opening this wall, it should be a free win for your team. And if the wall does get opened, it's very easy to play close breach with Maestro's LMG and shut down the attack and push. On this skyscraper T defense, you're going to pick Solus and use your entire prep phase hunting drones. If you can take out 3 or more drones in the prep phase, you're doing great. Once the round starts, you want to play around office, as this is where the most attacks are going to come from. You should play here until the attackers start opening the walls or until they enter through the windows and doors. At this point, you should be aiming to drop down to the first floor. From here, you're able to kill attackers on the T-door, use your impact to kill attackers on the drum stairs, and deny plant from below using your scanner. You can deny every plant here apart from the plant on the middle of the T-room table, but for this you can walk up the main stairs and wallbang them from there. You might have to play this strat a few times before you get the timing of when to fall back from office, but as a general rule it's always better to fall back too early than stay too long and die. Another great map for souls is Themepark, although you're going to be using her here in a different way. Spend most of your prep phase the same as you did on Skyscraper, running around looking for drones. Just don't forget to reinforce the split hatch on your way past. When the run starts, you want to play around top dragon and use your scanner to see where the attackers are coming from. You can often catch attackers on their drones outside Gong and use your impacts to open up above them and take them out. Since we used our prep phase taking out so many attackers' drones, it'll be hard for them to clear top floor, and so you should expect them to go for maintenance direct attacks. This is where they'll open up the throne wall and try plant through here. If they're going for this attack, you can usually use an impact to open up above them when they're either using utility or droning and pick up some free kills like this. And the great thing about Solus is that even if they're doing a different attack, like going for barrel side, you can do the same thing here. Use an impact above and take them out while they're on utility. The final strat we have today is Trophy Statue Defense on Villa. On this strat we'll be playing Frost, and it's important the first thing we do in the prep phase is open up these holes in triple statue wall. If we don't do this right away, our teammates might reinforce off, but by opening at the start, hopefully they'll understand that we want to play with the wall open. Next, reinforce the two walls beside it, as well as making these holes in closet and a rotated Astro. Place your frost traps on the bathroom window, closet window, and red stairs. Finally, place your shield here on the bedroom door. If you have a teammate playing Jaeger, you can also ask them to protect this with an ADS. With this strat, you want to focus on holding onto the bedroom and closet window jump-ins. You have a very strong angle onto the closet window, and you'll catch a lot of less experienced players off guard as they jump in through here. It's important that if they open your wall with Ace or Urbani, you fall back to red right away. This strat works at any level, and is even used at the pro level sometimes, but in any rank under diamond, this works very, very well. People might not know that you can hold a closet jump in from statue, but gives you a lot of free kills. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you want me to make a similar video to this, but with some different maps or maybe some strats that require duo queue, let me know it down in the comments below and I'll make sure to get on it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.